everybody, it's Space Cowboy 17 here. Welcome back. In this one, we will be doing the first ever mock draft for 2018. Yes, we are now going to start doing mock drafts. Now, here are the rules for the current mock draft format up until the last month before the draft. We will be doing only 3 rounds only until we are aware of the compensatory picks the Cowboys have been given. Now, we are aware that how much they're supposed to receive. You're supposed to have 10 picks in this draft, so please keep in mind that. We are only going to do the first 3 rounds, and then we're just going to basically go off of the players that I picked. If you're wondering how I picked the players, I utilized fanspeak.com's on the clock draft simulator. If you want to, I will leave the description to this link in the comment section below so that you guys can say who you guys picked up in the first 3 rounds. Without further ado, let's get straight into this.
Brad, it's wonderful and I'm elated.
And here's the commissioner to make it official.
The Dallas Cowboys select
Vita Vea, defensive tackle, Washington. Yes, I decided to go defense in the first round. Why? Because this guy is just too good to pass up on, especially with who was there on the board. Now, some people will be asking, was Calvin Ridley on the board? No, he was actually taken a couple picks earlier by the Chicago Bears. Now, I will say this, Vita Vea is an interesting prospect. Why? If you look at his history and his career awards, he was second team All Pac-12 in 2016, and then got onto the first team All Pac-12 in 2017. Alongside that, he was the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year, and he won the Morris Trophy. For those that don't know what the Morris Trophy is, it's an award that's given out to the best offensive and defensive linemen in the conference. It's funny considering the fact that the previous 2 years, in terms of the defensive linemen, there were DeForest Buckner and Solomon Thomas. Yes, I understand that Vita Vea is not those kinds of players, but what I want to be perfectly clear is the company that he is in terms of getting that award. I think that Vita Vea would be a solid option to pick up to help out the defensive line rotation, get a solid starter there to help out the pass rush as well as create disruption. This guy has had a fantastic career at Washington in disrupting and causing havoc on that defensive line. So I would go with Vita Vea with our first pick.
Brad, it's wonderful and I'm elated.
And here's the commissioner to make it official.
the Dallas Cowboys select
Will Hernandez, guard, UTEP. Yes, I decided to pull the trigger on a guard in the second round. Why? Because we need some depth as well as a possible starter at left guard. And I think Will Hernandez can definitely fit that mold. Why? Well, let me put it to you this way. He's very powerful, he has natural leverage, and it basically makes it difficult for defensive tackles to move or run around him, which is very good. We need that kind of guy on the offensive line, someone that can maul, someone that's powerful, someone that can cause havoc along the defensive line so that they can get tired. He uses his hands very well. I mean, he has improved from the looks of it from his junior to senior season, and basically once he gets control of the defender, he's pretty much unstoppable. He has a lot of scheme versatility. Now, he can use man blocking as well as zone blocking in terms of the types that he could play. So he's pretty versatile. He could play either or if you need him to. And keep in mind, he's very durable. He actually started 49 straight games at left guard for his college. Now, the issue with him, from what I'm hearing, is that his arms are relatively short for a lineman at 32 inches from what I'm looking at. And more or less, he's of course a very solid prospect other than that. Now, I will admit that Will Hernandez is most likely the guy you got to go with. Regardless of who else is there in the second round, if he is there, you got to take him. He could possibly be a solid starter at left guard to shore up this offensive line.
Brad, it's wonderful and I'm elated.
And here's the commissioner to make it official.
the Dallas Cowboys select
Mark Andrews, tight end, Oklahoma. Yes, another interesting pick, taking Mark Andrews in the 3rd round. This guy is projected to be a 2nd to 3rd round pick, and he managed to slide into the 3rd round, where I had to take this guy. Now, what's so special about him? Now, he just declared for the NFL draft. Now, he is an amazing tight end that can stretch the field. He is a relatively tall tight end, 6'5", 250 pounds, and he's been very productive if the ball is thrown his way. He can stretch the field, like I said, and that's something that the Cowboys have lacked, is a tight end that can stretch the field. Now, while people might say that we have tight ends already, the issue is I believe that we need to draft a tight end to ensure that at least we have a core stable of tight ends once Witten is gone. And I think that Mark Andrews could come in and possibly be a part of a stronger tight end group that can not only block but can also stretch the field. That's why taking him would hands down be a solid pick in the 3rd round, especially considering his talent is projecting him in the 2nd round. So with that being said, that is the final for my mock draft. Now, if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, obviously, but also post your mock drafts below. Go to the link I put down below to go make your own special mock drafts so that I can see what you guys have. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be seeing you guys later. Peace out.